Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Today we finally have Galarian Moltres, and I can finally use the long-awaited its accent team from quite a bit ago. The meta has changed, different seasons since then, and he has used a different, more meta Moltres team with the Shadow Drapion and Diggersby. I'll definitely use that this season, honestly probably this week, but right now, this is the team I've been waiting to use. There may be a different Moltres team I'm thinking of, but right now, this team is the one I found from a video a while ago, and I cannot wait to have fun with the Moltres. And with Fly, it is even better than Braywood, Ancient Power, and I actually, for the first few battles, didn't realize that I actually had Braywood. Moltres doesn't need to do much for the first few battles. I definitely should have recognized, it's Braywood, not Fly. I'm definitely also going to be, at some point, trying out Double Fly. Double Fly is pretty good right now on Talonflame. But right now we have Braywood if you... I don't think I throw it, maybe only one battle. But it doesn't make a difference in the battles. We can farm down the Marowak, and they did not have a move on Feraligatr, and we are able to get the debuff. Could have thrown Drill Run, but still got the win. Now, with Parabolic Charge and, Stunfisk being around, definitely nice to have a Mudslapper. And with a Flying and Ice type in the back, having nice coverage for terrible Grass leads, which Grass type isn't really common right now in the meta. Bug is everywhere. Definitely helpful. But Dedenne can definitely still be a problem. Dedenne real strong into the back line of this team. I got the double legacy of Dugong. 1500 CP shiny Dugong. Definitely real nice luck. There are better IV Dugongs, but this is what I'm so happy with. Stunfisk is going to not let me get to a move. Smart. Debuff would have been pretty annoying to deal with. See Mandibuzz, so they were happy to drag out the Ice type. We're going to have the battle of the dog flying types. We got Ancient Power that's super effective. They can only do neutral damage. They do have Air Slash, which is better than Snarl. But I'm in a pretty good spot still. It pays to the Aerial Aces faster, but let's see. They're going to have to shield. Are they going to shield? They got to shield. They do shield. And they're going to make a great catch. I threw on when I thought they reached the next move, but unfortunately for them, they just get RPS'd. I'm not at the highest elo. Definitely can be a better player than the elo I'm at, but gotta play the elo you at. Gotta win to improve. And some bad days can just cost all your elo. But it's Go Battle League. It's a game. It happens. Some days you play good, some days you play bad. But I'm excited. Great League definitely looks fun this season. And now with actually being able to gain elo at this point of the season, definitely going to have fun. And definitely going to be using Shadow Scizor, which another very meta Pokemon. See Feraligatr safe swap. Are we going to get to a move before they get to two moves? Hydro Cannon, it's such a puny move. And I'd be surprised if they have Crunch. They're going to Hydro Cannon. At this point, I think I can read. Maybe I have to shield. I'm going to shield. And I'll take the KO or the next shield. I think they're in range. I see when. Yep, they are in range. Very nice, very nice. Greninja is everywhere. It is real good. A very good Greninja team out there with Dusclops, I think, and something else. Clodsire. Definitely, it's everywhere for a reason. Greninja pacing so good. Unfortunately for my opponent, they have the Mudslapper Gastrodon into their Clodsire. This ground type is not going to be able to deal with the slug. Definitely very nice. Alignment is so key, but let's see. I mean, I am going to get bad leads this video. I did not win everything. Okay, but we do not get a bad lead that battle. Glispa, though. So Shadow Claw, I mean, adding up in damage. Did I swap quick enough to get to a move before? Actually, no, I should have thrown the Icy Wind after they threw the move. I do take an undebuffed X-Scissor. The debuff should allow me to reach the next move. I think I actually just, pace to the next move before their next move. They're double debuffed. They're going to leave with the energy, but they are just going to get back to getting mud-slapped. They do have some nice energy, which can be pretty annoying to deal with. Play rough, huge damage, but they do not get to even a Pale Black charge after. Door number 3, Credilli, comes in. Pretty nice answer to the rocks that the bug doesn't want to see and the ground types Dedenne does not want to see. Body Slam, Bait was able to get a shield immediately. They knew with power was going to do a little too much damage. We have to shield out Moltres because we can just bring in Dugong, not get to move because we force them to throw the energy. And I know they did not have back-to-back moves, which is what they needed for the win. And get a nice Sucker Punch farm down. I mean, I definitely could have gotten Galarian Moltres sooner by actually not slacking on the Daily Venture Incense. I have so many candies. I've used so many rare candies into the Olga. I have the Stardust. I just have not been bothered to do Daily Incense enough, even though I could. And kaboom, Nightmare lead gets met with the my opponent keeping the alignment. Bad play by me. And let's see what happens. Can Galarian Moltres somehow clean up this battle? I mean, it has a beautiful matchup into the Drifloon. And unfortunately, we cannot Sucker Punch down before a move. It is Icy Wind. And they're going to have Shadow Swampert. And I'm like, oh wait, I don't know how to fly. But that's not going to give me the win. If they somehow try to choose Shield Flex and they let Braidwood go, they would have lost. But it is what it is. Going to get bad leads. Going to not be able to flip matchups sometimes. Much. I mean, if they swapped into Swampert into my Dugong, I think I could have won that matchup. It is what it is, but we get back to a beautiful lead. While slapping the Shadow Ground Dragon. And we took a shield already from them. I was like, maybe there's a chance I could survive, but I knew I could Ice Shard down before they reach another move. At least I hoped that, and I was able to. And we're able to get huge Drill 1 damage. And the Sucker Punch pressure should be able to one-shield farm down the Sand Slash, and they know that. And Flying Spam is going to be putting in some good work. Not entirely sure how much damage Stone does to either my backline Pokemon. Now definitely let me know what teams you're using in Great League. And if you have used Galarian Moltres, what Galarian birds you've caught. I mean, I traded this one after getting it from the Galarian Bird Research. $8. I mean, it's a guaranteed Galarian Bird 1 in 20 chance, same as the wild, but I mean, there's definitely no need. There's definitely been enough time to hunt for Galarian birds, but I've been not that interested. I mean, I did get really, really stupid lucky with the Galarian Zapdos spawn like pretty early on into the release of the shiny Galarian birds, and it was shiny also. But man, this next battle, Jellicent Safe Swap getting absolutely owned. One shield complete farm down from Galarian Moltres. That's what I love to see. I mean, it is so satisfying being able to wreck the Jellicent. I mean, Wigglytuff is also another great answer. So fun to have that alignment. But right now, so it's another double water team. I mean, water is very strong, especially Golisopod. I mean, Jellicent. I mean, like, ghost types are real good. But at least this water type, we can Body Slam spam. Some decent damage. I mean, it's not very effective with the Mud Slap, but it is what it is. But we are going to have Ancient Power. And Ancient Power is going to take the last shield. And unfortunately, they do not have the firepower to clean up the Dugong. Actually, they do get to another move. It's going to be a little closer than it could be. But we do have a move and a shield to protect ourselves. And yeah, they top lefted as expected. Understandable, don't blame them. But now I think this battle is going to be a potential loss. It probably is going to be a loss. I see Shadow Scissor. I mean, there's play. There's plenty of play. But I do respect Trailblaze. Maybe I'm a silly goose and that's not enough energy for Trailblaze. Either way, I shielded. It is Night Slash. And I'm like, wait, they're probably going to go for another Night Slash. And I do not mind that. Night Slash is not enough for the KO. But I can just now Mud Slap down. Got a move. Unfortunately, they have Mandibuzz. Pretty good answer to Gastrodon. And I could have thrown 2 Body Slams and got more damage. It is what it is. That is my motto. Sometimes. Definitely a good motto. To just get through life. I mean, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I mean, I definitely have no plans for merch, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Some of the sayings, like kaboom, should I think maybe the most popular saying from the channel. Unfortunately, they got a Bastion in the back. I despise this. I despise this. I'm not entirely sure how much damage Drill Wind does. Maybe I had a win condition, but they let the Icy Wind go. I was like, they're going to shield this thing, of course. Right? And I was like, my hope, get a shield, Drill Run, then get the Ice Shard farm down for the win. But oh well. Now we see Gastron. Is this going to be that Gastron? No, we don't see Gastron. We have Gastron into Greninja. The different G Water Pokemon. They're going to win Charge Attack Priority Tie. Not enough with KO, even though Hydro Cannon's a very strong move. To shield or not to shield, I got them 1.5 health. And no shield. Could it bite me in the butt with needing a Mud Slapper for the back? Maybe. I got Drill Run, which can be decent into electric types because it's super effective. And there's the Dene. Oh no. My nightmare. I'm like, this is an ABC style team, but like it is too nice. Yeah, Pokemon to cover the obvious weakness from the lead. Definitely, I imagine I could have predicted this team. I'm going to just pretty good into the Mud Slappers. Golisopod, a pretty nice safe swap. So, like, swapping out of Gastrodon would have been smart. Safe swapping Dugong. Maybe I should have done that immediately or after reaching a move, trying to make a catch of them, like trying to Charge Attack Priority Tie. Good to know for next time. And if you're playing me and know my strategy, don't listen to me. Definitely never going to do that. Okay, we see. I think this is a Shadow Drapion, Diggersby in the back, but let's see what happens. We get the attack drop before a move is launched from the Drapion. They're going full send for the crunch. I guess it is what you have to go for. We have a shield advantage. Are they going to double shield? They're going to bring in Diggersby. Oh boy, let's go. And I'm like, wait, actually, I kind of goofed up because I should have brought in Gastrodon. Because Gastrodon does not want to see Drifblim, but Moltres wants to see Drifblim. But thankfully, the power of Galarian Moltres and having 2 shields And yeah, the damage Sucker Punch does. Is this a level 50 Digger's V? It is. It is. Maybe could have been a bit better excelled up. But we are able to launch super effective Ancient Power, get them under half health. And Fly is going to be enough damage. Sucker Punch is going to continue to deal huge damage. And they're going to take the KO. We're going to get one last Ice Shard in, but the Gastrodon KOs the Drifblim for the win. Let's go. Definitely let me know what Pokemon you want to see me try out. Definitely let me know what teams you're using to climb in Great League. Or if you're playing Elemental Little Cup, I think it is a Little Cup. Maybe, just maybe I'll have to use that, play that cup. Potentially. I do like Open Great League though. I have a lot of Pokemon. Definitely still want to try some things out that have been buffed this season. But right now, Fortress, they're going to use the next move. Could I have shielded and taken a shield, like onto a shielded piece? That could have been good. But I know there's no grass type move on this thing. Sand Tomb, I'm going to bring in Moltres. Moltres has to hard carry. Is there a way I can deal with this Shadow Drapion? Maybe. I do need some HP for that Drifblim after this matchup. Is my opponent going to make a nice catch that is going to cost me the game? Actually, I want them to make a catch of a Fly into the Drifblim. That would be huge. No Shield, Aqua Tail. We got a slight energy lead with that Fortress Farm Down, but I think this is just an RPS loss. Moltres safe swap, maybe. I mean, we flipped it with Moltres from the Shadow Drapion. Rock Tomb from Fortress, so that may have been the loss with them winning alignment. But we see a Shadow Gligar swap. Oh my gosh, this is what dreams are made of. Now, if we had a Shadow Ice type Pokemon, that'd be even better, but that is just a lovely Zero Shield Farm Down. They barely missed out on reaching the next move. Unable to take a shield from us, and now we are going to reach 2 Icy Winds. Resisted damage, but double debuff. And we're in an absolute monster position. 2 shields apiece. They're down a Pokemon. And almost down to 2. Like almost down 2 Pokemon. But now we can just align Gastrodon into Claude. I was like, maybe they're going to concede. That's why I full sended the with power. I was thinking like no shielding about a Sam. Because maybe win conditions, somehow they could pick up enough energy. The throwing resistance Sludge Bombs, which I guess they may just not have Earthquake. I mean, like, Gillispot is so damaged that I can just win with shielding resistant moves of Gastrodon. Gastrodon putting just so much multi damage. And, like, they don't have the energy to reach a Stone Edge. Actually, maybe they do. Maybe they kaboom and win. Nope, it's Sludge Bomb. Close. Not a close battle, but now this could be a close battle. Drifblim lead. I mean, as someone with the rank 1 Shadow Drifblim. Definitely very fun. Definitely gonna have to use it. Okay, maybe I've given a spoiler. I mean, I did the battles and then did the voiceover. So I didn't flip the matchup with the Dugong into Fortress. But I did flip this Drapion matchup. Yeah, I think so. We have Fly, and it is going to take the KO. And now we can align Dugong into the Drifblim. We're going to see Diggersby. We are able to reach a Fly. Let's go before we go down. And at this point, they're going to go for the farm down. But Gastrodon too healthy. And Dugong too good into the Drifblim. Shadow Ball going to get huge damage, but we got a super effective Icy Wind. 2 kaboom. They're not going to let us get the Icy Wind, but it's fine. Oh, we hang on. Get some more Ice Shards. That is some nice damage. But Gastrodon can just clean up. I mean, two Scorching Sands is not enough damage. I knew that Scorching Sands was not enough. Maybe if somehow they got the attack drop immediately, but I would have reached a move for the win, so yeah, I think that. So, the Shadow Scizor lead, I'm like, I don't want to risk. I mean, I feel like it is actually 6 bullet punches for Trailblaze, and I'm like, I'm just totally falling for the bait, which it is what it is. We're going to no shield the next Night Slash. Thankfully, no boosts from either of the Shadow Scizor leads. We do actually throw a Body Slam this time instead of farming down, and we see a Dusclops. They're not going to let us reach Earth Power. I trusted that they know the accounts, and now we can bring Galarian Moltres for the Ghost. But they're going to have Dedenne. Oh no, Dedenne, the Core Breaker. They got rid of the Mudslapper. I do like this team, definitely fun. Gain some Milo. Cover some Milo for the first battles of Great League. After, like, post the Zacian, post playing the Crown meta in Master League, which I love. But it is nice to get back the Great League and try out my new Galarian Moltres, which is, I mean, it is decent IVs, nothing amazing. And a Parabolic Charge just boosted up the Dedenne too much. We get a nice lead into Jellicent. Are they going to be letting us land a Earth Power? It would be silly to let me land it, but let's see. They could call the bait, but I did not bait, so they thankfully shielded for... Yeah, thankfully for them, they shielded. I'm going to shield because I want to get to another move. Able to get to 2 Earth Powers before they get to 3 Surfs, which is very nice. Ooh, we see Malamar. This is a little awkward. I'm not entirely sure if I need Gastron for this endgame. Not sure. Possibly. I know I can survive a move with a Moltres. We're able to take my opponent's last shield. Can we reach the next move in time? Possibly. The Aqua Tail. Is the Aqua Tail next? Is the next one enough? It says goodbye. We are not good enough IVs. An amazing IV one, I think, could survive. Try to make the catch. I was not counting properly. Is there a way we can reach 2 moves? Get the win? Do they have a move banked on Malamar? Unfortunately, they were not completely energy dry, so they get the KO. Some poor counting by me cost me the battle. It is what it is. But thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Definitely stay tuned for a long season ahead. Still plenty of battles. Definitely gonna give it my all for Legend push, but let's see. Definitely a ways away from there, but long season ahead. Stay tuned for daily battles. But thanks for watching, and good luck on your own Go Battle League journey. And goodbye.